Let me tell you a few things about castor oil. It is a natural borax that has been used for thousands of years. The ancient Egyptians used it, the Romans used it, and many other civilizations. Now, the most important thing is whether we should worry about the ricin in it, a toxic chemical that is 6,000 times more toxic than castor poison. Should you use castor oil or not castor oil? It's very good for skin. It makes your skin soft, glowing, elastic, and firm. If you have small, fine wrinkles on your face, even big wrinkles or dry skin, you should use castor oil. The main phytochemical that makes it beneficial is oleic acid. It's basically a deep penetrating moisturizer that absorbs water and you keep your skin hydrated. That's why many people apply this oil on their face at night, and I recommend the same. And you will notice that when you wake up in the morning, you will see a huge difference in your skin. You will be surprised. And this is a natural remedy and it has virtually no side effects. If you have dry hair, you will see a big change in it after just a few days of use. Ricinoleic acid chemical is also a very powerful anti-inflammatory compound if you have inflammation on your skin. And if you have applying castor oil is a very effective remedy. Castor oil also has an antimicrobial effect, keeping germs, viruses, bacteria, fungi away. Another very important thing I want to tell you here is that your skin has a whole colony of natural germs, and these are friendly germs. These microbes are there to protect you and protect you from the attack of bad germs. You must also understand that many skin diseases are caused by the overgrowth of either bacteria or yeast or fungi on the skin. Acne also has a bacteria receptor, so castor oil is a perfect antidote for it. Castor oil also contains a good amount of vitamin E. Vitamin E protects you from UV radiation, protects you from the effects of pollution. Then some of castor oil, the properties are also such that if you apply it on the wound, it heals it. It helps to fade dark spots on the skin. It also improves your complexion. It also contains keratin, which is a precursor to vitamin A. It is a raw material that also protects the skin. It also has a good amount of magnesium and potassium, which is beneficial for the skin. And there is a lot of evidence that castor oil stimulates collagen synthesis, helps stimulate the skin, which is vital for the anti-aging process, which is very important for the anti-aging process. If you have scars on your skin that need collagen to fill them, you should apply castor oil on your scars, whether they are acne scars or stretch marks or on any scar on the body, oil, etc. Because it is very sticky, and sticky, some people use it as it is. So the way to apply it is that you have to take a few drops on your fingertips and then apply it on your face. Let's rub it on the dry area or where there are wrinkles or the inflamed area. If you are also applying 2 drops, then its cost up will cost 1 rupee per day. I would recommend only 1 rupee. Apply it before going to bed. When you wake up in the morning, it will have penetrated well into the deep cells and absorbed into the deep tissues. One more important thing I will mention here. If you are pregnant and not ready for delivery yet, be careful not to apply it on the abdomen or pelvic area, as it can cause labor and use. Another application is that many women use it on their face. You can also use it to remove makeup by mixing it with a good lotion, and it gives you some extra benefits if you apply it to your hair. If I put it, I would recommend, especially if you are experiencing hair loss, rub it into your scalp. Well, it will help stimulate hair growth. If you have alopecia, you can use it. Rub up deeply and scrub the scalp well, especially in the areas where you want the hair to grow back, and do it before you go to bed. If you can afford to spend a little more money, you should go for cold pressed castor oil, because most commercial castor oil is made with hydrogen peroxide, which is a toxic chemical. If you are pregnant and not ready for delivery yet, be careful not to apply it on the abdomen or pelvic area, as it can cause labor and use. Another application is that many women use it on their face. You can also use it to remove makeup by mixing it with a good lotion, and it gives you some extra benefits if you apply it to your hair. If I put it, I would recommend, especially if you are experiencing hair loss, rub it into your scalp. Well, it will help stimulate hair growth. If you have alopecia, you can use it. Rub up deeply and scrub the scalp well, especially in the areas where you want the hair to grow back, and do it before you go to bed. If you can afford to spend a little more money, you should go for cold pressed castor oil, because most commercial castor oil is made with hydrogen peroxide, which is a toxic chemical. But you do need an organic oil. Many seed oils also have hexane added to the extraction process to extract more oil from the seeds. Putting in your body, if you want to tire your eyelashes, Just put a little oil on the roots, give it a draw or two, and see how much difference it makes. And in the end, you don't have to worry about the toxin in the castor oil. The toxin is eliminated in the process of making the oil. It turns out that the manufacturing companies that make the soil know about the poison that it contains if someone is exposed to a toxin. Unfortunately, there is no antidote. The data is not yet. You have to go to the hospital and it can be dangerous. So the oil makers know about it. It's very interesting that something so toxic can be so beneficial to the body. This was my video on castor oil. I hope the information is useful for you. I will meet you in the next video. Take care.